All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Natrovia!
Nastrovia, chin chin.
Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers! Hiya, baby.
You maniacs!
It is so beautiful. It's sonic.
Prank caller, prank caller. My fish are all disturbed.
Bye.
It was a different kind of smoke.
Don't worry about it.
You guys got another package delivered here.
You don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's the 13th floor.
Umbrella-holics.
We are UH. I'm your host, Beck Maniac, and with me, is always,
J-Maniac.
today's episode is all about...
Oh, we haven't even started the show. UH, what do you want?
Hey, yo, Maniacs, what are you guys up to tonight?
Well, we're just puttering around.
Yeah, we just started an episode.
Yo, now let's change all that. Why don't you two get dressed? Come down, meet me at the Double Down Saloon, and I'll buy you a round of ass juice.
I thought you were in Amsterdam, dude.
Yeah, so did I. Change of plans. It was a good thing. Trust me, I'll explain it all when you get here.
Intriguing. The last time I saw someone drink ass juice, they let out a shriek and looked around the room before hitting the floor and passed out. The floor there is so old that he fell through it and ended up in the basement. I haven't seen him since, so I'm a little scared of the Double Down.
Man, fucking straight edge. I'll see you two shortly, man. Time to live up to your maniac names. Come on, get on.
Don't you fucking test me. Bye.
Tested, bye.
Beneath the neon lights, you belong to the night. In the city that never sleeps, you don't want to be caught snoozing. Start with one shot of coffee liqueur. When the moon comes up and the music calls, do you have it in you to go balls to the wall? Add 1 part extra strength, 7-hour energy. You can feel the crowds in the midnight heat. Add Jepson's Malort to prolong the beat. When the night comes to its end and the sun rolls in, add some cola with caffeine to feed that machine. Nobody has time to eat between dance floors, so garnish with beef jerky for that protein energy kick to keep you moving and grooving all night long. Cheers!
What are you here for?
What do you mean?
You think you can handle the danger that lies inside?
Well, yeah. Dude, what's going on?
Get in here, you maniacs. Just don't wreck the place like you did last time.
Oh, there's Floyd over there.
Cool.
Holy shit, guys, it's fucking wild, man. It's like I'm flying through the vapor in between the dimensions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so many beautiful lights and colors. I can sense everything at once. It's fucking tough to stay focused right now. I mean, I know where we need to be.
Where do we need to be, man?
Give me what the fuck you're doing.
So, as you guys know, I was in Amsterdam, right? And that's where I got it.
Got what?
Got it from a friendly bud tender. I mean, he was one of those bud tenders that works in an alley, if you get what I'm saying, but still. Okay, Abdul, just so I got this right, before I do anything else, first thing I do is I give thanks in the words that you taught me. I crack open this bud like this, save the seed that's inside. Then I grind it up, right? And I take this thin rectangular piece of paper that you give me and an accordion fold it 7 times. After which, I then twist the remaining portion around it to make a cylinder. Then I take these ultra thin rice papers and fold the bottom half to meet a center crease. Then I evenly distribute all of this precious weed and roll it into the filter. Lick the sugar-based glue to seal it. Boom. Then I have the ability to smoke this, focus, and then interdimensional multiverse properties from the moment of this bizarre strain hits my lungs known as Soma's meltdown that will transport me or anyone else who puffs it.
Perfection. Very good, brother. Remember to concentrate as you take the hit, and be sure to give back before you're done. Just move forward, but always with 1 foot feathering the brake.
Whoa, that's heavy. Let's get an ass juice and chill out before we multiverse.
Transcend.
Let's just go get a table. I have a game we can play.
All right. No, I can't do that. That's fucking.
I'm always down for a game. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Do you want me to do? You want to leave that like that?
Yeah, leave it like that. Just back to
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm always down for a game.
Daddy, bring me an ass juice.
You sure you really want that?
Yeah, bring me a double. All right, so now that I got my double, let's just cheers to everybody who's listening and to you guys. All right.
All right.
All right, man. Nostravia.
Grovia.
Cheers.
Wow, that for something that is so notorious and scary, that doesn't taste too bad. It's not that.
No.
I was expecting for my face to melt off, but
I don't know about my face, but I'm feeling it in my ass. I gotta use the can real quick.
Emerald City, dedicated to imagination, committed to the pursuit of pleasure. Emerald City, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Emerald City, Route 70, state-of-the-art disco.
all right, everybody, I have a little game for us. It's called the Nightclub Game. I'm gonna host it.
Is that really what it's called, or?
Yeah, it's called the Nightclub Game. So I'm gonna give you two names of a nightclub. You gotta guess which one is the real one, and we'll see what happens. We're gonna start off with the glorious 70s, where my mom and dad were discoing, and my dad had a perm and was wearing his platforms. The first one is City Scene or Discotheque Ave. Which one is the real one?
City Scene.
That's what I'm going with, too.
You are both correct.
Yay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, so we'll just say 1-1. This again is in the 70s. Is it Starship Discovery or Noise in Red?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Noise in Red.
Starship Discovery.
It is Starship Discovery.
Damn, man. Always.
Oh, man, I'm feeling the flow of this. And I'll be honest, Jay, when you said discotheque, I'm like, they only say that in Europe, not America.
I know, right?
That was a slip up I caught.
Okay, 2-1.
That's the only place, actually, but real quick, the only place I'll ever dance is at a discotheque where it's beep, 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 beep. I don't go to those bars here in America, but when it's called a discotheque, I'll go there.
Yeah, exactly. You want to hear beep, 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 you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so the next one, Floyd's up 2-1. The next one is Xanadu, Brooklyn, or Dreamscape. These are 70s still.
I'm going to go Dreamscape.
My gut is telling me Xanadu, Brooklyn, except for that Brooklyn part, but I'm going to go with it.
Floyd, you up 3-1. It is Xanadu, Brooklyn.
Oh!
Can you? See,
Xanadu is a real club. I just didn't know they had a sister club in Brooklyn.
Right? Did that throw you off? Back thinking that they couldn't have named it after the fucking movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was blown away. I was like, there was really a fucking club called this?
Dude, we're thinking about the 70s. Those people were blowing holes in their septums with
I know.
blow.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
They weren't really drinking back then.
No, they were fucking crazy, man. What a great time. Anyway, this is the last one from the 70s. The first name is Plastic Theater, and the second name is Alifa.
Alifa for me. Yeah.
3-1. The store it stays the same. It is Alifa. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Name for it. Or we can say 4-2. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
4-2.
Yeah, or we're going to say I'm batting 1,000.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Up till now, then all of a sudden, shoo, now we go to the 80s, I don't know shit.
And now suddenly,
the 80s.
Suddenly we go from beep, 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 to the 80s. Here we go.
I was thinking 80s. It's like, it's the rhythm. Oh, that's the 90s.
Yeah, that's the 90s. Yeah. Okay. In the 80s, is the real one the Red Parrot or Electric Zero?
Electric Zero.
I'm going to go Red Parrot.
It is 4-3. Floyd's lead, it was the Red Parrot.
Oh.
Boom.
Nice.
Damn. I'm like, what a stupid name for a club, but
that's
hey,
the
whatever.
80s though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Still in the 80s. It was around. These are around in the 70s too, but mostly the 80s. So the first one is called the Galaxy Box, and the second one is called Danceteria.
Danceteria.
I'm gonna go with the Galaxy Box.
5-3 Floyd. It was Dance at
Oh, damn it.
Back to batting 900.
Yeah. So what did I say?
man.
5-3? 5-3?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in the 90s now. It is the rhythm of the night.
Or a little CNC Music Factory. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your hammer
Okay.
pants on.
In the 90s, is the real club name Club USA or Cube?
Cube for me.
Let's see. We were at war with Iraq, and there was a big movement of... Are we talking, is this club in the Midwest or New York City?
New York City.
Okay, because Midwest would be Club USA in the 90s.
These are all New York City.
I'm gonna go with Cube. I'm gonna go with Cube.
You're both wrong. It was Club USA.
Damn.
Floyd, right?
I should have gone with my Saddam thought, dude. They were trying to rally everyone's support there, man.
Okay, we are still in the 90s. What is love? All right, here we go. Is the real one Club Expo or Second Wave?
Definitely second wave.
Club Expo.
6-3 Floyd. It was Club Expo.
Damn it! Come on, Expo. That would be so 80s. That's not 90s.
I know, right?
I went to my first expo when I was 90.
So it's 6-3 Floyd, right? We're still in the 90s. The first one is Mission Control, and the second one is NASA.
Mission Control.
I'm gonna go with Club NASA.
6-4. NASA's a real club.
Yes.
They-
Finally. Do I have a chance of coming back here at all?
Yeah, I got 4 more.
You're only down
Okay.
2. Oh, okay. Yeah.
6-4. I got 4 more. And remember in Kids, they talk about, did you go to NASA? When they're at the rave, they talk about NASA.
Yeah. I just remember Telly talking about his fingers.
I know. Oh, Telly is so gross in that movie, dude.
Oh, Toad. He's like
Right.
the villain they don't talk about.
I know. Jesus, man. All right, so now whoosh, we're going to the 2000s, all right? My heyday in New York City, okay? Is the real name Club Love or Hate Machine?
Shit.
I see what you did there. You went for
Yeah, I see
complete
that too.
opposite. Yeah,
Yeah, and then he kind of
2000s.
put a little pretty little hate machine like 9 Inch Nails feel.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
right, Becky. I'm thinking like the industrial music was
Yep.
played there, and
Yep.
Jay's there with his eyeliner on and spiky
Yeah.
hair and
Yep.
shit. I'm gonna go with the
Frosty
hate. I'm gonna go with the hate. I'm going with the hate.
Oh shit. But then again, Club Love could have been like D Light. Like, how do you say D Groovy? I'm gonna go with Club
Right.
Love.
6-5, it is Club Love.
Yes!
Dude, Club Love was one of my favorite clubs. It looked like a nondescript bar when you walk in, and they had a second room, and it was like Fraggle Rock. You can go up ladders and go into different holes, and it was tunnels, and the tunnels were carpeted, so you can go through different tunnels and go visit different people. You'd be in these tunnels like fucking drinking. It was crazy.
Wow.
Saw Ronnie Size there too. It was great. Anyway,
Oh, awesome.
Ronnie Size, a porn star?
he's a drum yeah. that would be a yeah.
Right?
That would be a good porn-star name, yeah.
Nobody's ever used the word size for a porn. Well, as far as we don't know.
Hey, now they will. Now they will.
Yeah.
To all your
2000
fans out there in Germany,
Yeah.
Sven Size.
Yeah, our awesome German fans.
Oh, actually,
So-
that's like more Swedish. I don't know a German name off the top of my head. Sorry.
Hey, don't make fun of our German fans. Anyway, here we go.
You can always edit that.
Nah, I'm not editing anything. All right. It takes too much time. We're still in the 2000s, okay? And now, is the real club called National Underground or Neon Concrete?
Damn it.
We're still
This
what
is a
year
hard one.
I've been to this club. It was great.
now? But I'm sorry, what year are we in?
2000 still, like 2005,
And it's
2006. National
Neon
Underground or Neon Concrete or National
And the first one was what again?
National Underground.
I'm gonna go with Neon Concrete.
And Bob, I'm gonna play for the block and say Neon Concrete as well.
You're both wrong. It was National
Oh,
Underground.
Okay.
6-5.
Is it right? Is it Bob Barker? Right? You're talking.
Yeah. National Underground was on Houston Street. It was like you go downstairs and the walls were like rock, so it was always cool down there when you danced. And when we had the Hurricane Katrina, or whatever one that flooded downtown New York City, that club got destroyed. But I think they remodeled it and it's coming back. But anyway, it was a great place. A lot of fun times there. Okay, 2 left. 6-5. This is the 2010s. This is more of a recent thing. Is the real club called Rumpus Room or Anywhere/Nowhere?
Anywhere, nowhere.
I'm gonna go with Rumpus Room.
You You guys are fucking tied 6-6. It is Rumpus Room.
Oh, man, I thought rumpus was too old of a word for fucking these millennials.
I partied with Michael Allig at Rumpus Room. He would throw Monday parties for free. And
He died during COVID, right?
When he got out of jail, he was there, and I saw James St. James and a couple other people from his crew, and they were doing a documentary one of the nights there, filming.
Oh, yeah.
There was a dude dressed as a ninja that would just stand in the middle of the fucking dance floor with his arms folded, fully dressed like a ninja. He was like 7 feet tall, and it was crazy. There's a lot of craziness there. All right, so this is the bonus question, the tiebreaker. In the movie American Psycho, what's the club that they go to in the beginning of the movie when he says, "I'm into murders and executions"? Is it called the New York Yacht Club at 50 Vanderbilt Ave and East 44th Street? Or was it called Liquid Rain at 168 Delancey Street?
No idea.
I don't either.
Toss.
This is a guess for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Yacht Club.
I'll go Liquid Rain then.
Beck made a comeback. It was the New York Yacht Club.
Oh!
Holy crap.
Came from behind.
All right.
And
What a good game.
You asked if you could get back the score, huh?
Man.
That was hard, though, man. You did a great job with those.
I thought you were done a couple, like 3 or 4 ago. I'm like, you answered one wrong. And I went, uh-oh, not looking good for
Well,
Beck.
he was kicking my ass in the 70s.
Yeah.
And
Weird.
part of the
I was
80s.
I was 3 years old then, but I was getting down, man.
Well, that is the nightclub game.
And now, UH Corp brings you the UH Beer Goggle app.
What's up, Eddie? Look, I'm gonna get out of here. I need your apartment key, dude.
Yeah, man, sure. What's up? Why is that, dude?
Do you see that smoke show over there? I'm bringing her home.
Get out of here, man, you lucky bastard. I'll see you in the morning. So, hey, Dad, how was it last night?
Ha! Threw her around like a rag doll. I can't believe how lucky I am. I scored big time!
Hey, boys. Pour me a fresh cup of joe, would ya? I just have to freshen up first.
Dude, WTF. She's so ugly. She'd give Freddy Krueger nightmares, man.
Why didn't you tell me, man?
Well, I had the beer goggles on, brother, too, last night. I couldn't see straight.
Oh my god, when I think of her face...
When your vision is blurry, the UH Beer Goggle app will help you see straight.
Holy shit, Jen. Look. God damn, he's so hot. Brad Pitt would look like a troll next to him.
Wait a second. Let me use my UH Beer Goggle app. Heather, he's coming up a 1.7 on the Grizzly scale. He could have turned you to stone.
Thank God I avoided that disaster. Let's get another round of nocturnal moxie.
Are you tired of bringing home a 9 and waking up to a 1.5? You think you've brought home a prince or a princess, but it's really a wart-infested swamp troll? If you can't see the truth with your own blurry eyes, the UH Beer Goggle app will. It works by using scientific estimation. You may not be able to see through the many layers of caked-on makeup or the baseball cap that may be covering up spotty, scraggly hair. But the UH Beer Goggle app calculates symmetry and proportionality. No guessing involved and no messing around. Just hold your phone up to that juicy one-night stand to see if they score beastly or beauty, stunning or Neanderthal. The UH Beer Goggle app can save you from a catastrophic regret.
Download it now on the UH App Store.
So I remember my first clubbing experience and my first bar that I ever got into. I just wondered if you guys, do you remember your first club or bar? And if so, what was it like and where did you go?
Are we talking, it's club or bar, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I never was much of a clubber, so I was like, man, me being in there, I would only talk about Jay, if you remember the Continental.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite club. Not my first, but it was the best, you know? It was like, that little goth bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they had that mirror upstairs, and everyone would be dancing, looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know,
That
it's
brings
like,
back some memories.
it literally was like, what I loved it is because I could do whatever I wanted in there, and like I could just remember like writhing on the floor while everyone's like dancing, staring at themselves in the mirror. My buddy would ride me like I would be like a bucking horse and stuff like that. He'd have a shirt off, swinging around. No one would care. They're all just dancing around, and it always had that smell in the air, like that bad patchouli and BO and all that kind of stuff. And we realized, like, man, I think that's what gonorrhea smells like. So anytime I smell a goth club, I'm like, are they sick?
A roller skating rink has a smell, a cafeteria has a smell, and clubs definitely have a smell.
Oh, and some bars, they just smell like puke. I mean, I lived in a bar for a long time, man. You come out and it smells like stale beer. But so I would say my first bar experience, I was working as at a banquet hall back in Buffalo. I was 16, and everyone just thought I was older when I was working there, even though, I'd tell them, but they would just forget my age, and they would invite me to go drinking at this bar, Brennan's Irish Pub. And I was like 16 years old, and I can get in no problem because I was wearing a tuxedo like everybody else, and I was 6'4", and it just never had a problem buying the beverages, or people would buy them for me. They just, no one ever asked the question. I would just get loaded back there.
Yeah.
And this is even before I even had a fake ID.
Well, things were looser. This was probably 90s, right?
Oh yeah, so this would have been 1994.
Yep.
Did you guys have fake IDs? I can never find. We tried.
Oh yeah, I had a fake and a chalked.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
No, I
and
didn't
I
have
would
a
say
fake ID.
my first time going to a bar though, that was like, being taken in with coworkers and stuff. And like one day it was like snowing hard at that banquet facility, and my older brother and I, we ended up pushing out so many people who were pushing them out of the snow and digging them out. I mean, we're off the clock, not even getting paid for it. It took us like hours. And then finally, after it's all done, this older guy who worked there said, "Hey, do you guys want to come to this bar with me?" We're like, okay, but I've only gone to Brennan's, like that's where everyone knows, and they already know me there. And he's like, "No, it'll be cool. It's my neighborhood bar." So we go into this bar, first time ever drinking scotch and stuff. I'm drinking whatever. Me and my brother, we leave the place. My older brother wasn't drinking. If I'm 16, he's like 18, and like he's driving home, and we get pulled over by the police for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they just saw two younger guys pulling out of a bar parking lot. They get my brother out of the car because they can smell liquor in the car, because I reek like liquor. I'm breathing liquor heavy, and we're both wearing these tuxedos, and we've been serving booze all day. And my brother gets put in the back of a cop car. They're talking to him. He's got they made him blow on the breathalyzer. He's got nothing on him. And all of a sudden, I'm just sitting in the cop car, and I hear over the PA system, Floyd, get out of the car. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I go out of the car. They make me sit in the back seat of the cop car. I get in the back there. My brother's in the front, and he's telling me about
yeah, we smell a lot of liquor in the car. That's why we're having it here. But your brother doesn't have it in his breath. He says it's you.
And I'm like, fuck. Well, all right. It's better than he ratted me out, but it's better than him having it. So I'm
right.
Like, yeah, whatever. And they're like,
where'd you get the liquor from? I'm
like, what does it matter? Like,
because you're only 16 years old.
And I'm like, yeah. And your point is what? I said, in the process of when I was doing it, you didn't catch me. You caught me in the aftermath.
Right.
Sorry. And he's like,
well, blowing a breathalyzer, it's proven.
And I was like, and I had gum in my mouth. So I was like, yeah, do you want me to just spit out the window? And he's like,
yeah, just spit out the window.
And I'm like, all right. And I look over, and the window doesn't go down. I just spit it at the window.
Yeah.
Right? And then this cop is like,
dude, you gotta wait for me to unroll the window.
I was like, I don't know. You said spit out the window. I'm just trying to do everything you say to me, sir. You want me to blow? I'm blowing. You want me to spit the gum? I'm spitting the gum.
He's all right, stop being a wise ass.
So I blow, and I'm trying to be like, well, maybe I'll just do one of these little blows, these little weak blows. And then he's like, no,
you really got to blow into it.
And I blow into it, and I blew like well past the legal limit for like being able to drive and all that kind of stuff. He looks at it. He's a little shocked. He shows my brother, and he's like,
you're only 16. You're blowing this high.
And I'm like, yeah, again, I'm in the passenger seat, man. Like, what of it,
Yeah.
And he starts getting at me where I got the booze from, wanting to know where we worked and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, again, I don't understand what the problem is here. So he's like,
the problem is you're underage and you're drinking.
I said, was I operating a vehicle? I was being just sticking to that line. And then eventually the cop just gets pissed off. And he tells my brother,
keep an eye on him. He's going to be fucking trouble. Get out of here.
And I'm like, so basically there's nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. And he's like,
just get out of my fucking car.
Then I'm like pushing on the door, and he's like, I gotta let you out. I'm like, well, all right.
He's like, as a matter of fact, your brother can let you out.
I was like, all right. So my brother gets out, we get back into the car. My brother's like, dude, Floyd, you can't talk like that to cops. I'm like, well, I just did. And we drove home. We went to bed, never told mom or dad about that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that mom and dad don't know. But you know what? If I had to blow in one of those breathalyzers now, I'd fucking pass out. There's no way. There's no way I can do it. I'd be like, I can't do it anymore, man. First bar was Hungry Charlie's, and I know you know about that.
Yeah.
This was a place on SU Hill, Syracuse University. Like, they have Marshall Street, where all the pizza places and Oliver's record store was, and there was a place called Hungry Charlie's that was notorious for underage drinking. Like, everybody knew, go to Hungry Charlie's, dude. And then people
because they had quarter night too, where you could get a cup of draft for a quarter. You get a whole tray.
A whole tray. You'd be carrying trays of like 20 cups of this shit. I remember my friend saying, I got busted the other night. I had to leave, blah, blah, blah. And there would be a bouncer at the door. And I remember he was like,
cops coming, cops.
And we were like throwing cups, and the cops came looking around, and then they left. And then we continued to drink. I was like, this is the greatest place in the world.
It was good for underage drinking faux show.
And then it closed down really quickly. Like
Yeah.
it didn't fucking last very long.
I think my first club was the Lost Horizon because I lived up the street from it, so I would mosey on down, and they didn't really give a shit. They'd stamp me underage, but I'd still could get a drink. Really, the bartender didn't look at it. As far as the first club, I can't remember if it was the country club because there was like rave
Country
night
Club
there,
was great, yeah.
or if it was that club that I can't remember the name down underneath Arthur Murray's. That was
Right.
more gothic. Do you remember-
Gothic. I
what
don't
was
remember the
that?
name of that place because I only went there like once.
And
Yeah.
it made me laugh when Eric was saying it was a gothic club with mirrors on the ceiling and stuff, because that's pretty much like the Arthur Murray's underneath the studio there. What it was.
I don't
like.
even remember what it looked like.
It was dark and dank
small?
and small. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
like it'd be. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you know what? I
Yeah.
might have to change. I think I went to the Lost Horizon first to see
Oh,
Dracula
see?
Jones. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
When you guys are talking about clubs in Syracuse, like I used to have a buddy who went to ESF, Environmental Science and Forestry, up in Syracuse.
Yep.
And we used to go up to bars up there. Do you guys remember a bar that had bookshelves all along the wall, and to get to the bathroom, you had to open up like a faux bookshelf?
Yep. It was called the Phantom.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean,
It was
for
called
years
the
we just
Phantom
called it
Club.
the library. We couldn't think
It
of
was-
it.
It was called like the Phantom of the Opera. But in order to get into the bathroom, you had to pull the right book, and then the shelf would open.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
How
used
come
to,
I never
used to
knew
think
of
it was
this
called the
place?
library or something. It was always like the one place that stuck out in my mind. You know, we were just like, oh, just walk down the street from ESF and then, go down there.
What's hilarious is we do have a place here in New York City called the Library. It's right across from Double Down.
Oh wow.
And they have books on the walls and shit. And I took a book down once, and it was gnarly. It like my fingers had fucking sticky shit I couldn't wash off.
Oh.
And they play movies.
That's
in
dust
there.
mite shit, dude.
Well, yeah. No wonder why I'm all fucked up. But
There was one time I was in Tampa, Florida. I went to Ybor City. It was my first time there. I went with a group of friends, and I ended up splitting off with a friend named Star. You remember Star, Jay? And
Yeah.
we went to this big gothic club. And I remember going in there. I had a black shirt on, but I had really light colored blue jeans. And so we walked in, and I was glowing. Like my bottom half of me was like, "Oh." And of course I felt like everyone staring at me because everyone was in chains and black leather and black dresses and black. And so I was on the dance floor, and that's when it hit me that I was glowing. Because I was kind of dancing. Oh, yeah. Getting into the industrial music, Skinny Puppy. And then I realized everyone's staring at me like, who's this fucking loser? So my friend was sitting up on the stage. There was a stage not too far from there. So I figured I'll just go over and join her and sit. And this is when you could smoke cigarettes. I lit up a smoke.
Oh, what a great time.
I know. Those were the days. So I lit
Yeah,
up
God
but I
damn
mean,
it.
I didn't smoke, man, so like fucking hair reeking like cigarettes was the worst.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, for
I
us,
get
it was
it.
like,
But if you're
yeah.
having
You
a
don't smell
drink,
anything, Jay, so
no, that's kind of
Yeah.
I kind of don't mind that they got.
Yeah.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
Not in the middle of the party.
The Lost Horizon looked like fucking you were in the middle of a tornado. You couldn't see anything. It was
That's
so
right.
cloudy in there.
almost every bar. I mean, I worked at so many bars, and I never smoked it when I was doing it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, why don't I just smoke then, for Christ's sake?
Right. If you can't beat them, join them.
What about,
Yeah.
remember airplanes when you're smoking? Anyone fly when you
Oh,
can
yeah.
still smoke on airplanes?
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. You're in a tube. How the fuck?
I know.
I know. There was
Makes no sense.
a smoking section in the airplane. What?
Yeah, I know. So what happened with you, Beck? With you?
So I was heading towards the stage, and I was trying to be cool. And I figured instead of going all the way around and going up the stairs to the stage, I would just run and jump.
Oh
so
no.
it's like a fat girl trying to get over a hurdle on track. I start running, and I jump, and it kind of catches my shin, and I, flop onto the stage like a fish, and then I spin around and do this backwards crab crawl and slide next to her.
And they're probably like, "What kind of new dance is that?"
And I was so embarrassed. I know everyone saw that. And my friend goes, "That was pretty smooth, Beck. That was pretty smooth."
Woo, it's Umbrellaholics.
Did you guys have any embarrassing moments? And what was your most embarrassing moments at a club or a bar?
Floyd is pretty put together when it comes to partying. So I
Well,
wonder-
I mean, yeah, at least out in public.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to think, like embarrassing like that. Jay, you got
No.
one?
Considering I've been going out for 20 years in New York City, the only really embarrassing thing is when I got thrown out of that bar. It was
Oh, with me? Well, that's
you,
the
that-
last time I saw. That was literally the last time I saw you.
yeah, it kind of ruined my fucking record. But for those who don't know, Floyd is an ordained minister, and he married his friends, and it was somewhere in Brooklyn, I think, like Greenpoint.
Right around it was like Moon over Brooklyn or some shit.
Yeah, you go downstairs, and it was a pretty cool looking, cozy place. They had a fireplace, and it was all nice. And I went into the bathroom and started rolling a joint, and the dude pissing next to the stall smelled it and was like, "You got to get out." And he pushed me. he like was pushing me, as I'm going, and he was like speed pushing me, and I'm going, let me tell my friends. He's like, no, get out. I think I said I gotta go. I don't know if you noticed, but next thing you know, I was gone. I was kicked out, and I was like, fuck. But that's about it. That's in terms of embarrassment. Like, yeah, I'm pretty respectful.
You're pretty cool then.
Because
you're cool.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I can tell you of a lot of. I had a friend who had so many embarrassing moments that I helped him out of.
Do I know this friend?
May have met him way back.
Okay, I was thinking somebody else.
Barry. No, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't. I was been racking my brain right here thinking. I'm like, man, I don't have anything that I was super embarrassed about that I did out public.
Right.
All right. One time I remember being on acid in a bar at a punk rock bar, and I was dressed up. Just the long hair, and I had like this tracksuit on or something like that. Some guy goosed me from behind, type of thing, and I turned around and he thought I was a woman because of my long hair and stuff. And he's like, "Dude, you're like the ugliest woman I ever saw." I'm like, "How many 6'4" women that you really know just chilling around here?" Like, my body frame is not slender in any way, shape, or form, so he must have been pretty fucked up. I guess it's kind of embarrassing to be, confused for a woman while you're in the middle of an acid trip, and you're like, "Wait, what now?"
He needed the UH beer goggle app.
Yeah. I remember something a little bit embarrassing. It had to do with dancing. We had a bar called Bar 13 on Monday nights. It was the Utopia. It'll never be this good. The rooftop, you can smoke. I know.
Talking about New York City Utopia?
Yeah, you.
Okay, there's the one in Buffalo too. So I was like, wait, yeah.
Well, it was called Bar 13, but it was the great. Everybody knew each other. You can get weed there. Everybody was smoking on the roof. I've never been so high as when I was on that roof. I remember being super high.
That's the place we've been to, yeah.
Yeah, and I turned.
Yeah, that rooftop is legendary in my mind too, man.
It's legendary, and I turned to my friend Dave. I'm like, I can't get high anymore. Next thing you know, 2 hands come into our view with holding joints.
Hit them.
It was just nuts. But anyway, so downstairs was dancing. It was dubstep on Monday night, and our friend Comics, who was like, she was an older woman. She was about like 50 something, but she was punk looking. She was an old punk, and she brought one of her older friends along. So we're all dancing. Her friend was in front of me, and she's like looking back and dancing and shit. And I did that thing that they did in Greece, where let's say Olivia Newton-John is in front of John Travolta, and she turns to her left and looks back at him, and he turns to his right, and then they switch. And they keep doing that. I was doing that with her, and then for like 3 seconds, and then she stopped and looked at me weird and didn't talk to me the whole rest of the night. I don't know. I just thought, let me do something like Grease here and fucking. And then one other time with dancing, I'd shown my friends Fright Night, and there's a scene in Fright Night where the vampire is like, he's looking at Amy, and he's in the distance, and he walks from the left and goes to the right, and then they cut to Amy and cut back to the vampire, and he's closer, and he goes from the right to the left, and then they cut to Amy and cut back, and he comes in frame left, and he's in front of her. So I'd shown that movie to my friend Dave and his friends, and we were at Club Pyramid. I went to the bathroom, and Dave was chilling against the wall with his friends, and he's notices I'm coming back. So I do like the vampire did in fucking Fright Night. Like, I was just staring at Dave and walking like out in the distance, and then when he couldn't see me, I ran really a little bit closer, and then walked in front of him, medium, and then got really close, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing, dude?" And I'm like, "I was just doing the vampire from Fright Night, man." Yeah, whatever.
I would have appreciated that, Jay.
I couldn't believe it. We watched it like 3 days ago. Like, how do you not notice this,
I love New York, yeah. I love New York.
You'll love New York at night.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I love New York. I love New York.
Fun time.
What's the craziest shit you guys have seen out while you were partying?
Oh boy,
so many.
I can tell mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had got invited to a rave up behind Hungry Charlie's. Jay, I don't know if you went to that one. I feel like you were there.
I don't know.
But I went to the rave, and it was really hot in there. There was no air. I just remember being like, oh my God, I can't breathe. And what do? You go out and have a cigarette outside. when I went outside to have a cigarette, there were tons of people out because it was so hot inside that people just needed air. And I saw this girl that I knew. She was an acquaintance friend. Wasn't a great friend, but somebody I hung around with other friends. And this other girl comes running through the crowd and just starts beating the fuck out of her. And I'm standing there having an internal dialogue with myself, like, should I jump in and help her? I mean, this is my acquaintance friend. And then my other, part of my brain's going, wait, maybe she did something really messed up, and this girl, she deserves her ass beat. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this whole dialogue's going on, going like, I should jump in. I'm a big girl. I could take this chick, or this girl might have done something real low down, and maybe she just needs an ass whooping. Everyone kind of needs an ass whooping once in their life.
Right.
But while I'm debating this, the girl had pulled out those metal, what are they called? You put them on your fingers. Brass knuckles.
She had brass knuckles?
Yeah, she pulls out some brass knuckles, and she's beating the ever-living hell out of my friend with these brass knuckles, and then she drags her over to the car, a car that was parked over there.
Holy
and she
shit.
has her head on the bumper, and she's gonna I don't know if it's like curb stomping, but it's gonna be bumper stomping. And that was when I was
almost
like,
murder, dude.
yeah, so I decided, Beck, you gotta jump in, you gotta do something. So I start walking towards her because I'm gonna go grab this girl, and this big dude grabs me. It was her boyfriend, the chick that's beating the shit out of my friend. Her boyfriend grabs me. He's got to be like 6'2". He was a martial art guy, and he holds me, and I can't break free. So I'm watching her get her head stomped, and I finally break free and grab her and brought her down to Hungry Charlie's. She's bleeding out of her eyes, her ears. Like, she just looked, I thought she was brain damaged, but they as soon as they saw us, they were like, you can use the bathroom. Come on in, use the bathroom.
Hungry Charlie's such an accommodating place.
It really was.
Yeah.
But I ended up kind of taking care of her after, and I've always felt guilt about that. Like, I should have jumped in if I just jumped in 5 minutes earlier. I still regret not, but she remembers it, and she was like, thank you for taking care of me and helping me clean up, and I had to force her to, like, file a complaint with the cops, because that girl whooped her ass. And I'm surprised she didn't have a concussion or brain damage, but she did go to the hospital later on. So
brass knuckles are serious. That's very 3 o'clock high.
It really is.
Yeah.
That was probably the craziest shit I've ever, seen or taken part of while partying. What about you guys?
There's been a cruise ship full of insanity that I've witnessed in my life.
Give us your best.
I'm trying to think. It's like, man. And I was hearing this fight story, and I remember this one time I was thinking, like, I was at Jay. Do you remember the Stuffed Mushroom on Main Street?
No.
I was there the day it got raided and shut down forever.
The Stuffed Mushroom. It sounds like a restaurant to me.
I think it was maybe a restaurant bar. They used to serve a drink called the Blue Whale.
Are you sure it wasn't the Blue Oyster?
Yeah.
So at the Stuffed Mushroom, when the place gets raided, I go flying out the back with a buddy of mine, but another friend of mine is just slow on the draw, and he gets nabbed by the police, and they got him in the back of a cop car. I go crawling. My one buddy who went flying out with me was just like, no, we just got to leave him. I'm like, fuck that. You don't leave anyone behind and stuff. And while the cops were so busy raiding everybody out, man, I snuck over to the car, opened the back door, and I'll never forget him looking at me. He's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, are you in handcuffs? He's like, no. I'm like, well, then get out of the goddamn cop car. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Right?
I had another one where I was at a stag, or a bachelor party as they're known as nowadays. I just like the term stag so much better. We're up at this place, I don't know, Jay, do you remember Mickey Rat's up in Angola? But anyways, a good friend of mine there was confided to me that he just found out that he had diabetes. And this guy was like a well-renowned athlete. He was played on the special teams punt returner for Harvard, Crimson Tide, and all that kind of stuff. So he's all worried that, like, he's gonna waste away and all this kind of stuff. All of a sudden, this storm comes. It's wild and crazy, and it just knocks out all the power. And we have to, like, leave the bar. We got a bus full of people, so we get on the bus. We're sitting next to each other. We're still having a heavy conversation on the way home. He was all worried about once again losing his athletic ability. I was like, well, fuck that, man. I was like, you know what? Now's the time I'm gonna race you. I'm going to beat your diabetic ass. And he's like laughing about it. And he's like, whatever. I was like, he's like, well, when do you want to do it, man? I was like, let's do it right now. And he's like, we're on a bus. I'm like, I'll get the bus to pull over. He's like, how are you going to do that? And I just yell out as the bus drivers are driving. People are yelling because they're hearing me and this guy are challenging each other to a race. So I'm trying to tell him pull over. He won't pull over. And I'm like, I got to puke. All of a sudden the bus just pulls over.
everybody gets out of the bus. We line up in the streets, and there's no power, so there's no street lights, and it's pouring rain. And this guy kicks off his shoes. He's wearing like kind of sandals, and he's like, "Yo, you got to go barefoot too." And I look at him, I'm like, "Dude, you're like the wind." Finally, I kick off my shoes, but I leave my socks on.
Oh no!
So I start running, and he lets me get it out of the barrel. I mean, this guy, still holds the high school records from when we went to high school and holds college records and stuff. And boom, he lets me take it off, and everyone's thinking, "Holy shit, Mo's got this!" I'm running. As I'm running, I feel this noise in the front, and I look down, and I have this like cigarette case that I used to keep my joints in and other paraphernalia and stuff, and it was tucked into my sock, right? And I see it flapping on the front of my shoe, my sock, and then it hits me. Oh fuck, your glass pipe is in the other sock, right?
Uh-oh.
That glass pipe works its way down, and all of a sudden, crunch, boom, bust inside my own sock. My own piece of glass pipe breaks, shoves up into my ankle, or into my bottom of my foot. Oh, man, so now I'm bleeding. Like, I just stopped running. It was just brutal. It was dude flies by me, man, wins the fucking race. And I'm telling him I'm bleeding. I'm like, we get on the bus, everyone's laughing. No one realizes how bad I'm bleeding, where it's just like pouring out of me. This guy takes off his t-shirt. It's wrapped around me. I got my foot angled up, man. It's just pouring blood. Okay, let's see. I got to make it home. So we get dropped off at this place. I was like, I'm going to go to my mother's house. She lives closest. I know there's like a sewing kit there. So maybe I can go home, clean this out, and like put a couple stitches and call it a day,
Like Rambo. Yeah.
Right? And I got this buddy of mine, Donnie, with me. He's fucking hammered, but it's my right foot, so I can't drive because I can't push down on the pedals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's such pain. And it's still, once I started walking around again, whatever, it starts bleeding again. Like, it's a lot of blood. I was shocked how much blood that came out that I didn't like pass out.
Yeah.
So I just tell him, I'm like, dude, it's a straight shot down Como Park Boulevard. Can you work your legs? I will be your eyes and the hands on the wheel. You just do what I say, And he's fucking loaded, just loaded. I remember him sitting there. He doesn't even have his hands on his wheels, and he's just like waving his head back and forth. He's like, dude, man, I would do this with no one else but you. I totally trust you, man. All right, what do I do? And I'm like, put your left foot on the brake, your right foot on the gas. And I just push down on his feet to operate the pedals. And with one hand and the other hand, I'm driving. We get all the way home to my mom's house, which is maybe a 10-minute drive like that. We get in there, we go around the back. So I was like, hit it with the hose. We got to clean it up. I don't want to wake up my mom at this point. Let's see what's up. So we go around the back house. He hoses it out. He all of a sudden pukes, and he's like, I can see white. It just,
oh no.
So I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means. If there's fat, is he's looking at a tendon? Is my bone exposed?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, we got to go to a hospital. All right, here it is. I'm going to ring the doorbell at 3 a.m. at my mom's house, and she has no idea that I've already been bleeding in the driveway in the backyard and stuff. And I ring the doorbell. She's, what the hell? Not expecting to see me. And I'm like, Mom, it's totally cool. This is no joke. I need you to drive me to the hospital right now. So we go to the hospital. All of a sudden, my buddy Donnie stays with my mom the whole time, and he's just like, she's like,
he was so drunk.
I never told her that she drove home. She's like,
I don't know how you drove home with her foot like that.
I was like, Mom, it wasn't easy. I got here, just let's, whatever. And then afterwards, my mom, she drops me off to my car, and I drove home my car back to the city of Buffalo with like fresh stitches in my foot. By the time she gets home, it's Sunday morning, and it's like, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. because of the ordeal at the hospital. People are waking up to go to church in the neighborhood and stuff, and my mom comes home, and she's like,
there was blood all over the driveway. Felt like I was in Goodfellas.
She was out early in the morning hosing blood off the driveway because she didn't want any of the neighbors to see a bloody driveway.
I hit a skunk, Karen, all right?
Yeah, I need a knife.
Yeah.
And I was saying, all right.
Jeez,
dude. So that's, I guess, one of the crazy
Wow,
ones.
that is pretty crazy.
I love that you drove by pushing his knees.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is such a. Oh yeah.
Just
the
a
shit
baby.
we survived. The shit we survived. Crazy shit I've seen. I was at a bar once. I don't know where in Manhattan or Lower East Side what bar it was, but I'm like waiting to order a drink. All of a sudden, it's really packed and you're trying to get a drink and there's people sitting there and everything. All of a sudden you just hear the splash and you see like shit flying in the air. And then people start going, whoa, and they're backing up. There was a dude who puked on the bar, and when they backed up and I caught a glimpse of him, he was tipping, he just fell straight right on the ground. Like, he's in the stool. It's like if you pushed him and he just crashed to the ground. And
right.
I was like, holy fuck. One of the last things I'll say is I hang out at St. Mark's because that's where the arcade is and that's where, a lot of the fun stuff is in New York City. I'm walking down St. Mark's. I'm about halfway down. All of a sudden, like, a garbage can comes flying in front of me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around. There was a full-on fucking Warriors-style brawl. There was multiple. It was probably like, it was like a 15 on 15.
Did you hear beer bottles clinking?
I heard glass shattering. One dude got thrown into the fucking car door, like dented it, and like it was nuts, dude. And then I barely got out of there. Like I had to like dodge and bob and weave and hide behind a car. Fucking, it was a crazy, crazy brawl.
A lot of fight stories.
A lot of fight stories, yeah. I mean,
when you hang out past midnight.
That's true.
All right, guys, let's get real now. Let's get out into the alley, because we're about to embark on the final frontier. You know what I mean? Like exploring strange new worlds, witnessing new nightscapes, and to boldly go where no maniac has gone before.
Sounds good.
Who's got the lighter?
Not me. I have an old book of matches with one left.
Nah, man, I don't have a lighter on me anymore.
Oh, here, let me try this.
All right, let me do a little bit, man. Whoa! Oh, Christ. Now what?
All right, just concentrate. We're now going to go to C.B.G.B's to see the Ramones, August 15th, 1974.
This actually looks like the alley near C.B.G.B's.
Holy shit, look at the wall. It's a Ramones poster with the dates of their first live show, August 15th, 1974. Damn, you weren't fucking around.
Man, I don't fuck around when it comes to this shit, brother.
You're shitting me.
Fucking A, right?
You're fucking kidding me. Is this a joke?
Dude, how can I pull something like this off? This is the real fucking deal, man. Embrace it.
It better be the real fucking deal.
Come on, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Whoa, fucking dudes almost hit us.
Oi, that almost got you done. Sorry, mates.
Oi, what you fucking doing?
Are you a cop?
Nah, I'm no fucking cop. I'm Terry, bruv.
Well, thanks for not hitting us. We kind of want to be breathing so we can see the Ramones. Just wish we had a way in.
Christ, look at that line. It's impossible.
Well, follow us.
My bruv Barry knows him personally. It's gonna be blinding, mate.
Yeah, man. Your brother knows the Ramones. This is their first show. Whatever. I don't care what you say. If you think you can get us in the back door, man, I'll follow you. I'll give anything a try once.
Well, fellas, I have to go to the ladies' room before the fun, so wish me luck.
Good luck. We're heading to the mosh pit.
Hey, you know what happened last time you went into the mosh pit, right?
Wisdom is wasted on the young.
Well, that makes total sense.
See you in a bit, Pat.
Oi, I'll be waiting on the edge of the pit, man, to save your ass like usual. Remember, you're fucking old now, even though you should be young.
At heart, my friend. I'm young at heart. And guess what?
We're Oi, 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 oi.
Jesus, this line is long. Is there only one bathroom? I wonder how the guys are doing. Let me take a peek since this is gonna take forever. Oh, holy shit, is that Jay flying through the air? He fucked that stack up, man. I really have to pee. This line is endless. But at least there's only 10 people in front of me.
I got your back, brother. Don't you worry, man.
Damn, it's getting crazy over there in the pit. And this line. Excuse me. Hey, nice spikes. Has anyone gone in the bathroom yet?
My name is Sheena. Sheena Spike, actually. Yeah, people have been going in and out.
Sheena Spike? Well, that's an interesting name, though I think you should be Sheena the punk rocker. How can there still be 10 people in front of us?
There's always been 10, and there will always be 10.
Shit.
Oh, I can't believe I survived. Holy fuck.
Jay, what the fuck did you do to your eye, dude?
Well, I survived the speaker jump, right? Only to get smashed by that fucking that big cute bald-headed bastard in the middle of the mosh pit there. And Floyd here saved my ass, the fucking Viking, you know it.
Oh, man, there's mosh pit etiquette, and some of these fucking assholes don't abide by it, man. There are some rules, man. This is not Nam. Let's get out of here, dip out into that alley, and get some of that sweet, sweet alley air.
Jay, doesn't that look like Snaker?
Shit, yeah, it does. And that looks like Otis is with him. They look a bit younger, but we are back in time, so.
Hey, man, Otis, you like pushing them buttons on the elevator.
Do I know you?
Oh, well, you might. I mean, you will, or you should. I mean, well, fuck, do you got a lighter, brother?
Otis has no lighter. Otis is beyond the flame.
Floyd, I really thought that you'd have a lighter by now. I mean, you are the one transporting us.
Yeah, well, I can't do all the carrying, man. Like, my pocket's got to be emptied. Like, my thoughts got to be focused, you dig? I mean, come on, dude. I gave Jay into the, the transportational tunnel, and he's the one who's supposed to be holding on to it, man,
Dude, we were going 10 light years a second. I'm going to drop a lighter in the middle of all that.
You guys have problems. Maybe Snaker has a light.
Snaker has extra lighter. Snaker have it in his gill.
I'm not touching that. It's slimy.
Wait, how yous know Snaker? How you know Snaker name? I never seen yous before.
Yeah, seeing is believing, man. But thanks for the light. We should probably take off now, right? All right, see y'all around.
Those guys looked really friendly. I would love to give them a ride on the elevator.
Hopefully in the future, Snaker doesn't have to snake their toilet.
Oh, actually, Snaker, I would love it. The noises in between the floors when you snake a toilet is beautiful.
That is just Snaker doing his dance moves. Snaker gonna dance in the cage at Danceteria.
Why wait for a cage? Let's dance now. Hip thrust.
Yeah.
Wow, that dude looks familiar. Who is that?
That looks like a young 70s Mark the Mailman.
Holy fuck, it is.
Hey, how you guys doing? You look like friendly people. I got a package for you.
Thanks, dude. We'll be
thanks.
seeing you around, I guess, right?
In the future.
Yeah, in the future.
Oh, I don't know. This is just a temporary job for me, but it's exercise.
I hope they give you a pay raise. He really is the greatest mailman ever. So
he really is.
So you got a package there, huh, Floyd? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Oh fuck, it's from you guys.
Yeah. It is
Oh shit! All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's see what's up in here, man. Look, I got a blade on me. I'll get this. Jesus, Jay, you always tape these things up, man.
Blade? You mean boo did it do did it boo did it? No, I'm kidding. That's the beginning of Blade. It's one of my favorite scenes ever in a movie.
Wait, you put tape on it and they sealed it with glue, man. Okay.
Hey.
Post office don't fuck around.
No.
I could have used this newspaper for the campfires.
I don't think you can really read that paper anyway. It's
no.
I grabbed a bunch of Chinese.
Oh shit! I see that. Yeah, it's Chinese paper.
Yeah. I grabbed a.
Where do you get Chinese paper?
Well, when we moved, you gotta wrap your dishes and stuff. So there's like free papers and stuff, and I just grabbed a stack of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I speak Mandarin.
Oh,
I just don't. I'm kidding. I don't. I just don't read it. All right. Let me see. I'm opening up a tube-shaped object.
Okay.
A large tube. There's two tubes. So this is a large tube. Wait, it's a tube of oopsie poopsie orange ginger. Nice, man. So this is like
oopsie poopsie?
Never be ashamed of your poop smell again. Your oopsie poopsie is your personal pre-poop toilet odor eliminator. Wow, be nice and spray twice. Wow, so what if you have a ghost poopy? Will this work for that?
Well, if you got a broad or a couple of broads coming over, you spray a little of that just in case. Who knows?
And orange ginger is very, it's what does they call that? An aphrodisiac. So yeah.
What is it?
Oh wow.
Huh.
I'm kidding. I have no idea. But you said having a girl over, so I was just trying to run with that. All right, I'm gonna go with the second tube-shaped object, one that's more pencil-like in shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what this is.
Oh God, is it a DMT pen? Have you heard of these things? It's a pen from TD Bank.
Those are the best pens in the world, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
a pen from a bank? You gave him a pen from a bank you took?
Yeah. But it's a click pen. It's nice.
No, honestly, every place we go to, when we gotta sign for the card for paying, everybody has a TD Bank pen because they work. They're the best. So.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I love writing, man.
I have one right now. I'm using.
There.
Yeah.
All right, and The Safari hazelnut and peanut cream surprise egg. What's the surprise?
You know those like little egg things that like half of it will be like a cream type of treat, and then there's another half that has a toy surprise. So go ahead and open it up and tell us what the toy surprise is.
Oh, so like a Kinder Egg kind of
Yeah,
deal?
exactly. Yeah, there's a million knockoffs. Yeah.
Okay. This shouldn't be for any children. This is such small, chokeable parts. It's a car
my God, yeah.
that I would put together with the little wheels. Super tiny little car. I mean, I feel like swallowing it right now to prove a point. Dude.
This is exactly why they were banned.
Nope. Actually, it says right on there in very, very small print. Let me hold it very close. Warning, choking hazard for child's under 3 years. So a 4-year-old won't choke on this, but a 3 and under is definitely choking on this.
Yeah. And you can tell it's a knockoff because he said it's for child's 3 and under.
Well, it's on the Chinese paper,
Right.
The Big Chill VHS, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't seen this since You're giving up a VHS tape? What happened, dude?
Well,
Are you dying? Do you know you're dying? You're giving up a VHS tape?
Well, I am
Is this
old.
what you're telling me, Jay? Is this how you're telling me?
Yeah, I'm only giving you 1 out of 10,000.
Yeah.
Now, we gave Kristin Maniac a
cassette.
A cassette 2 episodes ago, and I thought, if we all get together, she'll have the cassette to play the music, and you can pop in the tape. Yeah.
Thanks, man. And the soundtrack of that is freaking phenomenal. I remember that from
Greatest soundtrack ever. I don't even know who the hell's on it, but yeah.
I don't either.
I know. I think it's like I remember one song was on there. It's a lot of Motown.
Okay.
So,
they did that in the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the Rev Roller with the pullback action zip cord, no batteries needed. Just my kind of toy. And 3+, and there's no way a 3-year-old's getting down their mouth.
Right.
But it is made in Shenzhen, China, and there is a slash drawn through, like, it's like the no sign, like no whatever, the circle with the red slash.
Yeah.
Now, so what do you think they're trying to say here with this?
Oh my God, I love
slash
this.
sign, and
I love
it's an 03, and it looks like a pumpkin with an upset frowny face.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. I'm describing it very, very accurately. It's like a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern style pumpkin, but not like triangle, just dots for the eyes, a straight line for the nose, and then a straight mouth. No curve down or nothing, just like a straight face. And then it says 0-3. So there's none of this is going on here. What the fuck?
Dude,
Clearly jack-o'-lanterns age 0 to 3 cannot play with this toy.
My favorite thing in the world is when I get something knockoff and I read the directions. It's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah. Well, they can't technically. Then they'll have to pay the people that they stole it from.
Right.
Or reverse engineered it from.
The Big Chill. Here are some of the songs. My girl, my girl. I heard it through the grapevine. Tracks of my tears.
Motown.
I second that emotion.
He's right, it's all Motown.
And then there's one thrown in, A Whiter Shade of Pale by fucking Procol Harum.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's
Fandango.
Is that when they're all
Great
breaking up at the end? Like,
yeah.
that fucking piano.
Great song, man.
It's great.
That tune, you know how it became famous is like Procol Harum was like an ex-boxer, and they sailed him out to international waters off the coast of France and England, and had this powerful radio beam. This is back in AM radio days, so everyone's just listening to radio stations that would come in clearly.
Yeah.
And he just sang that song over with the band. They just did it over and over again. They broadcasted it from this boat until eventually everyone was like, "What's that song?"
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. And speaking of, we're into this. You got a book of music, and it's all like classical music. And it's funny, is I really dig classical music, but so much I hear I like, and then I gotta like look it up, and it's so difficult to find like what they're, which song is this? What is this going into, man? This is interesting.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
cool,
so.
brother.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I dig. Because like it's so hard to say like, that's Mozart's something concerto piano in 5. Like what? I can't remember that.
Yeah, D minor, and you're like, what?
Yeah, and there's so many good ones that we just don't know the names. Yeah.
Well, speaking of good ones, these are all good gifts once again. Thank you guys kindly.
All right.
Oh, that was all J Maniac. He knew. He knew what to get.
Oh, when I saw the 03 pumpkin face, I knew who that was for. I'm sorry, 0-3.
Only the best for my friends.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Umbrella Holics.
Guys, I'm starving. What do you say we hit up Cat's Delicatessen and get some grub? All this ass juice and weed is making me hungry.
I hear you there, sister man, and that sounds like a delicious idea. I could get some nosh on right now. I'm saying that right. If we're going to Katz's Deli, we refer to it as nosh.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, definitely.
All right. I want to fit in. All right, let's do this.
All right, well, I hope the bouncer in this decade is a little more chill. Trying to get a sandwich in there rivals the soup Nazi. It's insanity.
Whatever yous do, don't lose your ticket.
Bro, you all right?
All I wanted was ketchup on my hot dog.
Shit. Here we go.
Take the ticket, man. Come on, just take the goddamn ticket.
All right, cool, man. Thanks. You're a real friendly guy.
Put it in your goddamn pocket. Don't lose it. I'll fucking toss your ass out of here like I did the last guy.
Yo, all right, man. It's in my fucking pocket.
And you too.
All right.
Thanks. Safe and sound in my pocket here. See ya. Bing bong.
I know yous are trouble. I'll be keeping my good eye on you.
All right, let's go. Let's just go. Go to the far end, to line 13.
Line 13 is strangely empty. As in, there is no line?
This fucking wonky wobbly eye keeps staring and focusing on me, man. Let's get up there. Becky, you order first.
Hi, welcome to Katz's Deli. My name is Teensy. How can I help you?
Well, look who it is.
Oh, God.
What do you guys mean? You know this person?
Yeah, you'll see. Don't worry.
Hi, Teensy. I would like a Reuben and some latkes with some sour cream.
And give me a turkey sandwich, and I want pickles.
Man, can I get bacon here? Is that not kosher? No, I'm kidding around, man. Like, I'll just go with a standard turkey, some mayo, a little avocado, and certainly I'll go with the pickles too.
Got it. May I have your tickets, please?
Yeah, here you
There you go.
All right, here.
Can you lean in a little further?
Okay, let me get up on my tiptoes. Here.
I still can't reach. Can you move a little closer?
Come on, give me your tickets, man. I'll reach. I got the stretch of a Viking.
Thank you, sir.
Dude, that only took a couple of times to hand him something. His arms look a little smaller than before in the future when we were camping.
Now on a sidewalk, whose sunny morning lies a body just oozing out life. Eek.
Hey, Teensy, there's a nice tip here for you if you can pick it up a bit.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my God, he's even cutting slowly. Hey, Teensy, is your last name Unrushed? Let's go already.
And someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife?
Oh, just Mac the Knife cut me off a fucking hunk of that pastrami. I mean, I don't give a shit. Just throw it on the plate and throw a pickle next to it. I don't care, brother.
Well, I've never used the slicer before, but who wants to live forever? Here's your pickles. I'll be back in a moment.
How's this fucking line going, you wankers?
Hey, Sid Vicious, wait your fucking turn. It's gonna be a long while.
Right.
I am now beginning to cut the hunk of pastrami.
Remember, I have a nice, crisp Jackson for you if you can speed it up. We got dimensions to travel.
Ouch! Everything's okay. I'll have the bouncer pick up my hands. I'm just going to look in the back for some Band-Aids.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's at least sit down and eat our pickles.
How about that area over there?
Well, I don't know if that's like a pickle eating zone, man. A lot of those people over there look like they were those, maniacs. Bad choice of words. Those ruffians in that mosh pit at C.B.G.B's, man. Zero etiquette. Look, we can find someplace better than that.
Yeah, just come over here.
Fine, anything works. Let's just go.
Works for me, yeah.
Hi, Maniacs. I can see you. Can you see me?
There's people everywhere. Who dis?
I'm Kim Day-Night from Victoria, Australia, and I'm in the back of the joint.
Plenty people here. How you texting in 74?
I'm from the future. My question to you Maniacs is, if you had a time machine, would you rather go back to Studio 54 for a night, get flown out to one of Freddie Mercury's epic parties, or hang out at the disco with Tony Manero from Saturday Night Fever? Ta-ta!
Ooh, I'm going to Freddie Mercury's epic party.
That sounds a little more my scene as well.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, he flies you out for, he'll throw you on a jet.
Mhm.
You don't have to pay for shit. It's not like
Free drinks.
Free drinks, free food, free everything, free drugs. It'd be madness. You know what I mean?
We get to hear him sing, probably.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Studio 54 might be a little too she. You know what I mean? Or
Unless I was there on the night that person crawled in the overhead space and died in the air vents. I'd go to Studio 54 for that night. Yeah, it was notorious to get into the place. So somebody tried sneaking into the club. This is like urban lore, and ended up getting trapped up in there and dying. I would have loved to have been in line and see that happen and be like, oh, that's the dude who went into the air vents and never came back.
Wow.
That's craziness, man. The Freddie Mercury parties look amazing, so I think we're
absolutely.
all gonna get flown out, and he'll take care of us. So I think that answers whatever Kim Day Night. Kim
Yeah.
Day Night. There you go, Kim Day Night. See you
Thanks,
in the
Kim.
future. Yeah.
Do you mind if I sit here?
No, go ahead.
I am the Staten Island seer, and I have a message for yous.
Oh yeah? What can you see?
You're going to have a problem with the bouncer.
How am I gonna have a problem with the? Oh God, on my ticket. He's gonna fucking kill me. I gotta go look for my ticket. I'll be right back.
They are crazy about the tickets at Katz's.
And for you, I also have a message.
Me? All right, I'm ready. I hope it's good, like I win the lottery or something.
Don't tip over and spill the soup.
What the hell does that mean? Could you elaborate a little more?
And you, large Viking man.
Yes?
I see thick black clouds and lightning. I hear thunderous roars of a freight train. Your world, as you know it, will be tilted on its axis. Not even God will be able to help you. There will be no miracles. I see you penniless, homeless, and in the gutter. Then you will just die.
So we're talking about like any other Monday? I mean, is there any other way I can change this or what?
Just messing with you. You'll be fine. Can I have a pickle?
Yeah, sure, but there may be some traces of blood on them that may or may not be mine.
Thanks for the pickle, Maniacs.
How did she know who we are?
Guys, I'm sorry to say I can't find my fucking ticket.
Don't worry about it, brother, man. We'll figure something out.
All right.
Well, this stuff's made in New York City. New York City.
So I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in a pretty strict household. You guys have any stories about sneaking in, sneaking out, getting caught, something like that?
Oh, I'm sure Jason has plenty.
They never really caught me sneaking in and sneaking out. I used to jump out my window, and then one time when we came, my friend uncle, we came back in through my bedroom window. I went through first, and then I'm like peeking my head out the window and like, come on, dude, come, hurry up and come in. And then I turned my head to the right, and the neighbor was rushing at him with a bat. And I was like, no, dude, he's with me. So from then on, we called the dude Batman who lived next door.
I came home high, definitely. I don't remember coming home drunk either because I had the car at 16, so I would pick up everybody. I was kind of like the DD, and if I drank, it was very lightly.
Yeah.
But I came home high and I was starving, so I went straight to the fridge, and there was like this meatloaf, and I was like, meatloaf sandwich, fuck yeah. So, I got my mayo and my ketchup and got it all working, me big bread slices, and was just shoving it in my throat. Didn't care, who saw what was going on. My brother was like, she's stoned, Mom. He totally ratted me out. He was screaming, she needs to go to rehab. It was the my mother threatened me with rehab. That was the first time I ever got high too. Maybe
Really?
the second. Yeah, and I was like,
Jesus,
this is ridiculous. I'm eating a meatloaf sandwich and your eyes are bloodshot.
Imagine going to rehab. What are you in here for? I just got high one time and ate meatloaf.
Yeah.
They'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like that line from Half Baked. What, you ever suck dick for weed, man?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
How about you, Floyd?
Yeah, as far as me, I said super strict parents. I got two quick ones I'll blast through here. And I used to be able to sneak into the back window of my house, a double hung window, with the top or bottom can open on it. It's relatively small, but I mean, I'm not a overweight person. So it's like, once you get your head in and I put my one arm first, kind of make your shoulders like as narrow as possible. And I could like climb into the place. And my neighbors next door, obviously to us, they thought it was hilarious. God, what are their names? Mary and Dave. And they thought it was just hilarious that I'd be sneaking in like a big guy sneaking into the window. And they never told my parents. But the one time I'm sneaking in and I used to, cause I could sleep downstairs, downstairs and not have to traverse the stairs or open the front door or nothing. So like my mom or dad wouldn't hear me coming in. And I'm sleeping downstairs, and I'm I don't know, 16, 17 or something like that. My mom wakes me up and she's super mad. And usually it's my father who's the one you got to watch out for. But she's all upset, and she's like,
"Did you bring a girl home last night? Did you bring home some filthy girl? I found a shield."
A what?
What would you think that means? If you exactly. If you wake up to that and you just hear your mom yelling, he's like, "I found a shield," and you're like,
Condom.
"What?" I'm like groggy. I'm getting up, and she's like dragging me over to this and telling me about
"You brought some filthy girl back here last night."
And she's going on about this whole shit. I look over, and on the floor, my father built the extension on our house, so it wasn't always done right, so it was always leaking, you know. So there was always water damage, and under from the carpet, a mushroom was growing. And it was like this flat looking thing, so it looked like a condom. And apparently back in the 50s, they called them shields, you know?
No shit.
And as soon as I saw this thing that looked barely like a condom, I mean, it was enough where I knew my mom, this very Catholic woman, is talking about it. She's seen them, and she's seen pictures of condoms in magazines and such, right? So like, I was like, "No, Mom, I didn't have a filthy girl back here. You have a filthy house. You don't know how to clean your house. That's a mushroom growing out of your carpet." I picked it up and gave it to her. And she was so embarrassed.
Let's go out to the alley. I'm ready to jet out of here. It's too weird in here for me.
We're gonna need your ticket, though, to get through the turnstile.
Come on, just follow me. We got this.
All right.
Give me a ticket.
Here you go. Thanks, ma'am.
Dude, did you find your ticket?
No, not. I'm looking at my pockets. I can't,
Ticket!
All right. Here you go. Thanks, I think.
You! Ticket!
It's okay. He is not the patron you're looking for. He's with me.
Benny, he doesn't have his ticket!
What the fuck, you guys?
I'm
gonna...
I got it right here. It was it was in my other pocket. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye.
Why don't I grab someone here for an on the street before we get to the alley?
All right, plenty of people, sure.
Hey, you, excuse me. What's your name?
Hey man, my name is Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. I have a little on the street I'd like to do with you. It's called This or That. My question is, if you had to get around on the streets of New York City with only one form of transportation, would you pick a pogo stick or a unicycle?
What if it snows, man?
That's true.
I'm gonna go with a unicycle, man. With a pogo stick, you're fucked. But with a unicycle, you have all-wheel drive. You know, man, where there's a wheel, there's a way.
Very true, man. Thank you.
It's elegant. It's exciting. It's exclusive. It's fun. It's sophisticated. It's Zachary's. Share the fantasy.
All right, man, let's just finish off this roach then.
I'd like to check out Hendrix. I'm thinking 1967 Central Park.
Yeah.
All right, man, 67 it is.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're about to see Jimi Hendrix in Central Park.
You know what? Damn, the alleys in the 60s are really nice. I mean, no fucking giant rats or anything.
Well, which way do you think we should go, man, to get to the park?
You guys look interesting. Such groovy clothes. Can I take a picture?
As long as it's my good side.
Here you go. Tell him Rizzo sent you.
She just gave us an invitation to a fucking party at the factory.
Wait, what's... Holy fuck, dude. This is the first time the Velvet Underground ever performed at the factory. This is where Warhol decides to fund them. Dude, let's get into some trouble, Jay.
But it's Hendrix, man.
You're outvoted. We're going to the factory. Let me do that line again.
Shiny, shiny...
Shiny boots of leather.
Or should Otis sing a shiny, shiny?
Hey, we'll do an Otis and Snaker. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather.
Yeah.
That'll be a great transition.
Hi there. Who sent you?
Bam. Rizzo sent us.
Welcome to the factory. Wow, I'll have to tell Andy how interesting you are.
Wow, there's couches everywhere.
Dude, the projections and the art's fantastic.
Unreal, man. Like, I don't know what's better, the shag carpeting or the people standing on it, dude. It's amazing.
Wow, and I guess the walls are lined in silver or aluminum foil. Isn't that what they did?
Yeah, like
aluminum foil.
it's balloons or something, man. It's fucking wild. That metallic, that mylar, man. Like, this is unreal.
Cool.
Like, I've only read about this, and it's wild.
I'm so happy right now.
You think you're happy now, brother? That's fucking Lou Reed on the couch. We gotta go say hi to him, brother.
Holy fuck, yeah. Lead the way, my friend.
He's wearing sunglasses inside, a bit intimidating.
Lou, big fan. What time are you going on, brother?
First time playing in this town. And I guess I just don't know. And I guess I really just don't know.
Cool. Let's go to the bar. I need a nocturnal moxie.
Bex, we're from the future. They don't have that shit here. They got, like, red wine and Valentine's.
Never the wrong time for a Valentine.
Guys, is that Blondie bartending?
I think so.
Man, she's the first girl I ever thought about, if you know what I mean. Holy fuck.
You wouldn't happen to have any whiskey, would you?
No, sorry. I only have red wine and Valentine.
One way or another.
Ooh, that's a great song title. Interesting. One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you a drink.
All right, we're at the factory. Nostrovia!
Nostrovia!
Hi.
Guys, I don't know if you realize this or even care, but I still haven't been able to pee, and I have to go to the ladies' room, so I'll be back. I'm back. Guys, I just spilled the soup.
What you fucking mean?
There was a huge pop art painting of Campbell's soup cans, and I knocked it over and may have ruined it. The Staten Island seer was right.
No shit.
Yo, that's like Andy Warhol's most famous painting that you messed with.
More like destroyed.
Hi there. Oh, you know Andy's work. You know his paintings? I'm going to take you to Andy. Andy is just fabulous, and he's really going to love you.
Oh, okay.
Word. Sounds cool, dude. Dope.
Let's go.
You are so unique. Andy really is going to dig you. Andy, the Three People Rizzo sent are here.
Oh, wow. Hi. I'm Andy, and I got this camera, and I was just wondering if I can just shoot off a couple of frames.
Wow, cool.
I'd be honored.
Oh, great, yeah. Why don't you join Edie and Gerard on the couch, and I'm just gonna load up some film. You're like walking art, like such exquisite clothes.
Wow, I never thought of myself as art.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Beck.
Oh wow, fabulous. Could you just shift to the left?
Sure.
Wow, I mean, can you move a little bit more to the left?
I'm gonna crush Edie here if I move anymore. There's no more room on this dainty little couch.
Oh, great. No, I mean to the right.
Oh, okay.
I really think it would be beautiful if you would just move back to the left.
Andy, I think it would be beautiful if you made a decision. She's all right where she is.
Oh, hey, look at you. Let me just take a light meter reading of your face here. I want to make sure I capture your essence on camera.
My essence? Oh, well, I mean, is this a cool essence? I mean, does it go with my hair?
Oh, your hair? Oh, your hair's really divine. Hey, wow. I mean, Edie, you see?
Oh,
you
yeah.
see him? Did you just see? This is so beautiful. Can you just turn your head to the left so I could capture the contours of your cheekbone?
The contours. Okay, all right, man. Yeah. Here we go. Are we good? Is this good?
Ready to roll, Andy.
Oh no, wait. Actually, Paul, just wait. I'm really noticing the intense features. I just need a little more light. Just go back up. Oh no, just circle it. Like, just twist it into a forward semicircle. A half click 4 degrees on the vertical axis.
Dude, it's like you speak my fucking language, man. I am totally into this. Let's do it. All right, is this good? Really? You like this? Yeah. How's this? How's this, Andy? Get it. Get it.
Oh, that's just... Gerard, you see,
Yeah.
all you seen, that's just really great. But for the sake of art and for the history of this value, who gave me this phone? I think it was Edie.
Fuck the phone, Andy.
If you can just go a little bit backward, but a little bit forward, I think it might really capture.
All right.
Now stay put. Oh, it really is so beautiful. I have another camera ready.
That's a film camera, right? It's an awfully big reel on there, Andy. How long are we going to be sitting here?
Oh, who are you? Look at, hi. Well, this project is a companion to my piece called Empire. It's really a striking portrayal.
How long are we going to be sitting here?
Well, Empire was 24 hours, so...
Fuck this, man. I'm hungry, Andy.
Me too. We've only had pickles tonight.
Crambo and egg and cheese?
Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna spark this shit up right here and right now, man.
Oh, wait. We only have enough for one last trip home, man. We gotta get back to the alley.
Yeah, Floyd, I'm not sure what will happen if we try and transcend time and space from the factory.
Yeah, we can end up in the Empire State Building, sit there for 24 hours like Andy Warhol's movie, or up somebody's ass. We don't want to risk that.
Well, I mean, any one of those options sound fine by me, but like, I get it. We're in a democracy. I'll get you guys home. Let's go. Come on, let's get to the alley.
Hey, what? Where are you going?
Oh, look. It's Tompkins Square Park over there. My favorite place. Let's take a stroll and see what's going on. What's what?
Yo, man, let's ask those two dudes by the bench, like, what year is it, man?
Yeah, because that sounds real normal.
Hey, you got any crank?
Didn't you ever watch that after-school special? Don't you know what that shit does to you? It makes you jump out of the theater window. Now beat it.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Hey, dudes, oh shit, what are you two fucking doing?
Oh, what a surprise. It's my favorite Maniac, Jay. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. Becky Maniac. The Maniacs are here. Snaker, the Maniacs are here.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Otis really loves us. He really does. Yeah. I hate to shit
got
on
really
him.
excited on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Snake, are you all right, buddy?
Snaker, you should never mix your drinks, man, especially when you're slithering on the ground.
Sneaker a bit shattered, but Sneaker bowled a perfect game.
Yeah, Snaker bowled the perfect game. It was glorious when it happened. The balloons fell and lights and confetti, and it was in another person's lane. Snaker had one too many snake bites at the bowling alley, and he got more than just a little sloppy.
Sneaker no sloppy. Sneaker drink Otis under the table. Otis just old. Just for talking bad about Sneaker. Sneaker might have to throw up on you.
All right, guys. What year is it?
Well, Otis, as you know, is interdimensional. I saw you guys some years ago, so it depends on which plane of existence are you talking about. Snaker, what, where, when, how are we?
Well, hold on. Sneaker just swallowed more vomit.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's 2022.
You there! You the puker! Don't you know you're supposed to ask dirtbags permission to yak in his territory?
Where did yous come from all of a sudden? Sneaker no hear of you.
You's never heard of the Tompkins Street Rats? We're the baddest outfit in town.
Oh yeah? Well, we're the Thompson Street Cats.
What about snakes?
Yeah, cats and snakes.
Look, bro, we're just trying to get home. I don't know where that came from.
So Snaker and Otis are the Tompkins Square Rats.
I understand, yeah. I get it.
Okay.
Alright. Yo, I don't know what that shit is, brother, but we're just trying to get home. You want some crazy cat creature and a snake to come at you?
Listen here, you Viking with Fabio hair. You shut your mouth, or me and the boys will take you first.
We're just gonna get out of here now.
Yous ain't going nowheres.
Nowheres? Listen to me, I'm dirtbag fucking Peter. I don't have a dictionary, I've never heard proper grammar. Nowheres, huh? Motherfucker.
You can't just be wandering around, barfing in our turf. We're gonna have to make an example out of yous.
Oh boy.
See you in the hospital, hopefully, if we end up there. And I don't do peas. No fucking peas with that terrible hospital food. Got it?
Electricity, so fine.
Mistress Midnight, thank God you're here.
These boys been giving you maniacs a problem?
I could have taken at least 2 of them.
I see. Dirtbag, do I really have to slap you around again?
It don't matter. Dirtbag has more gang here now. What are you gonna do about it?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it.
You're not telling Dirtbag and the boys nothing.
I'm not telling Dirtbag and the boys anything, except to go back and get his GED so he can learn how to speak English properly.
Maybe Dirtbag's smarter than you.
No, maybe Dirtbag is smarter than you. See? English. And why do you speak in third person? Is it because you're only half a man? What are you gonna do about that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and how about this? Now, why doesn't Dirtbag scoop up his little friends and go back to his rat hole he climbed out of?
Ah!
Come on, maniacs. Let's get you home in one piece.
Thanks for saving our asses again, Mistress Midnight. I can't believe you took out 10 dudes.
I'm so bad, I bring the 5 alarm to the fire.
I'm kind of turned on by that. So, I mean, I know, the Maniacs are close to home here, but Mistress Midnight, I was going to buy an egg and cheese. You want one?
I'm watching my carbs, but thanks anyway. I'll see you around, maniacs.
Look at her go. She's parkouring up the side of the building.
She's climbing pretty high, and she just smashed her window. Is that the 20th floor?
I don't know. It's so foggy up there. It could be the 18th or 19th.
18, 19, 20, it doesn't matter to me. Is she single?
We are UH.
Well, that's the end of our show, and as per usual, we'd like to thank our special guest, Floyd.
Give it up for Floyd!
Thank you, as always.
Thanks for being part of the adventure.
Yes.
And Maniacs, you know where you can find us on all the social medias and platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And did you know you could rate us on Spotify now? You don't even have to leave a review. Just click that 5-star rating and give us a little up here.
And for all you maniacs in Germany and Aruba and Iran and wherever else, shoot us an email. Let us know that you're a fellow maniac. We might even send you a bad present and listen to it and make sure it's not ticking.
And until next time, bye.
Yeah.
Bro.